in the world. This is getting scary. New technology can place you at any place in the world.
That'll be the end of it.
All right, smile for a second. Yeah. All right, got it. All right. 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 All right.
Painless.
All right. I got it. All right. So now, come over here. Let's look at this screen. So now we're gonna go back, just so you can see this. Go back into that mode now if we're in the app. And now the menu's gonna come back up. And so look, we've inserted you in the avatar selection. And then see where the red is going? You could choose different players.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna pick Horton Tucker. And then where Horton Tucker is, so this will be in a live game, you will be inserted into the game. You'll be making all the same movements he was, but it'll look like it's your body.
Does he have my skills?
We'll see.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and roll that. There's that shirt.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Where'd you get the idea to stick your tongue out like that?
Somebody copied me, you know.
It's like you've been lifting. All right, well, that was incredible. So,
I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Salutations to you brothers around the four corners of the earth that push this truth in all honesty and sincerity with great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Double shalom to you, Akim, that come looking like the heathen, but you are in fact that the stock of Israel, and you hold near and dear this truth and follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, wherever you may be scattered. And shalom to the few sincere Akwak, they listen and learn in silence, playing a creation role as the Lord commanded you to. Got another video, and this is some new technology where they rolling it out as if it's a joke and it's awesome. But through the spirit, we understand that they're going to use this technology to come against the men of the Lord and to demonize certain people that are not with the agenda of the elites. And what they will do is insert your body into wherever. So as it would seem as if you're committing an act or you're doing something or you're somewhere that you're really not. We know they have the voice technology where they can take your voice and have it sound like you're saying things that you yourself did not say. And they're gonna and we know this man is the devil, man. He's gonna use it to come against the prophets, man. And anybody that upholds the things that are righteous. You know, so I'm gonna grab some scriptures and Lord willing, you be edified and comforted, knowing that our power, Yahweh, sees this all, you know, and he knows who loves him and you know, who going to stand for him, you know. So, let's start off in 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And this is one of his devices that he will use to demonize the men of the Lord. And anybody who's in the way of what their agenda is, man, global domination. Go to the book of Psalms 23, and I'll start at 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You know, and this truth, man, is supposed to comfort you, knowing the things that you will be faced with or possibly faced with, and knowing that the Lord is in control, man. Yahweh is in control of the right hand and the left hand, you know, and he has the answer to our power, you know. So don't get worked up. Just, you know, try to remain in the spirit and know that these things are coming, and just know that if we are persecuted for righteousness' sake, you know, it is an honor. I'm gonna go to chapter 34 and verse 19. And it reads, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. The Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. And that's supposed to bring you comfort, man, knowing that these evil times are up ahead. You know? This is Psalms chapter 35, and I'll just start at the top. And it reads, a Psalm of David. Plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler and stand up for my help. Draw out also the spear and stop the way against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurt. Let them be as chaff before the wind, and let the angel of the Lord chase them. Let their way be dark and slippery, and let the angel of the Lord persecute them. For without cause for without cause have they hid for me their net in a pit, which without cause they have digged for my soul. Let destruction come upon him at unawares, and let his net that he hath hid catch himself into their very destruction. Let him fall. You know, and this is a prayer that David prayed, man. And he had, you know, enemies, man. Like nations wanted him. And the Lord was with him, and he put in work. So his son Solomon would have, he had a peaceful reign on the throne. You know, until the end. Until his latter end, I should say. But this is the mindset that we have to be in, man. We have to trust in the Lord. Matter of fact, go to Proverbs. Chapter 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. And so knowing the Lord's name, man, it's detrimental to your safety, your salvation. You know, in times past, the Lord winked at our ignorance, not knowing his name, because he put us in this condition to afflict us for our trespasses. But now the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, are on the highways and byways. They're uploading videos, multiple videos a week. So the name is out there. The name is out there. It's being proclaimed you know. And you do have a lot of people out here, a lot of people who know the Israel that's giving false names, and they will be dealt with. But here at GMS, we give the true name of the Heavenly Father and His Son Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, you know. But this gonna play a big part, man, in the salvation, man. Calling on all these different names is not gonna get you anywhere. We go to the book of Psalms again. This is Psalm 64 and 1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who with their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But Yahweh shall But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. You know, so they're not going to get to accomplish, man. You got to remember the Lord is going to intervene. You know, some of us may get it may be our lot to go down as martyrs, you know, to be persecuted, you know, but that's when the Lord gonna shine, man. Look at the prophets that went through. You know, was Peter broken out of jail? You know, did the Lord send Habakkuk to bring Daniel food in the lion's den? So it's nothing that our power cannot do. He's capable of all things, you know, and this is these scriptures are here for our learning, for our building up our faith, man, because the trying times are coming. And this man is not sparing any expense to try to get rid of Israel. First, he's going to try to demonize us to the public, so that way when he does the things that he has planned, the people will see it as a good thing, you know, just like in times before. This is Psalms 91 and 14. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he hath known my name. You see that? IUIC and you other camps that don't want to say what the Lord's true name is. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. See that name again. You know, that name. Let's go to the book of James. Chapter 5. In verse 10, take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. But above all things, my brothers, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by earth, neither by any other oath, but let your yea be yea, and your nay be nay, lest ye fall into condemnation. But the point being, man, look at the prophets of times before, man, and how they suffered, affliction, and how they had patience and waited on the Lord. Go to the book of First Peter. And I'll start at verse 12. For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. And who is he that will harm you, if ye be followers of that which is good? But if if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. But sanctify the Lord Yahweh in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear. See, the scripture says to be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled, man. Because this, man, hey, if you just average, Joe out here, and you don't understand the things of the scriptures and understand that this man is set up to take peace from the earth, it'll bug you out, man. It'll send you into a frenzy. Just looking at this man's technology, looking at his laws that he's passing, and looking at the way society's going, man. But that's where we find comfort in these scriptures, man. We'll get the book of Zechariah, chapter 2. In verse 8, for thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you touches the apple of his eye. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants, and ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me. The nation of Israel is the apple of the Lord's eye, man. His fervent lover, his firstborn. And he take it personal at this man trying to kill off Israel and make them to be no more in remembrance. So the Lord is going to show up on behalf of the righteous, man. This man would not be able to accomplish his goal wholly. Now, a lot of the 2/3 are going to get caught up in this, man. Some prophets are going to be martyrs. But overall, Israel is going to be a whole nation again. And this devil, they're going to be rooted out of the earth. That should bring some comfort to you, knowing the end goal is that we will be back whole again and totally righteous. But, first is going to come the trials and the tribulations, Jacob trouble, those evil times, and we must endure and just keep pushing and just teach the truth, man. All the extra gimmicks, they're gonna be putting your body in a whole different scenario and saying that was you. But knowing these things, we take comfort in the scriptures that lead us and guide us and tell us the things that are to come. Go to the book of 2 Corinthians. For verse 8. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Hamashiach, Lord Yahushua, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our body, for which we live, are always delivered unto death for Yahushua's sake, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our mortal flesh. So then death worketh in us, but life in you. We having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believed, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe, and therefore speak, knowing that he which raised up the Lord Yahushua shall raise up us also by Yahushua, and shall present us with you. For all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace might, through the thanksgiving of many, redound to the glory of Yahweh, for which cause we faint not, but through our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And though we be facing all this adversity, trouble on every side, the Lord is still with those that believe and strive to obey the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, and believe, man. You know, believe. You have to believe in this, you know, wholeheartedly. That's what the Lord wants to see, man. When you faced with adversity, who are you going to turn to? Him or to some other name? You know? For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Now, let me go to the book of Romans. This is Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. You see, the us receiving that glory of the Lord is gonna far outweigh anything that we had to endure on this side, man. Getting our new bodies, having the laws on our inward parts, being the rulers, you know, of the world. Just, you know, finally being back in a righteous mind state and in a ruling seat over the nations, man. And all the extra amenities that come with, man. We can't even fathom what the Lord is preparing for us, man. You know, so this should make you aware and show you that your faith is gonna be tried, man. You have to endure and just know that the Lord is there, man. Call on his name, you know, in those times of trouble. You know, give thanks, give praise to him, because He's worthy to be praised. I hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm going to say Kwame Asharala and the Bible Ball.